Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim and this is Howls of the Deathsinger World of Darkness Werewolf. It is Season 1, Episode 28, Planning the Hit. We're going to turn it over to Kerr for introductions.
If you're speaking, you're
Kerr?
muted.
I was positive my mic was not muted, and it was. My apologies, everyone. We had to get it out of the way. Hello, everyone. I am Kerr. I am the storyteller of the game. I'm the one who runs all these each week. Good to see everyone here. And hopefully we can put on a good story for you all today.
Barney?
Sorry, I had some meat in my mouth. Don't take that out of context, damn it.
Yeah. You beat me to it.
Anyways, I am Barney Rudge. I am the party's big scary werewolf that kills things with its fucking claws. I am not the smart boy, I am just the fast and kill boy.
And I am Zim. I am playing Michael Wolf, the stealthiest one of the group. Harry?
I'm Toshime. I'm playing Perry Freestone, and I'm the spirit talker of the group.
And last but not least, the cute one.
Damn it, no. Alright, I am Octo. I am playing Drake. I am the scout of the group.
I just want to point out that you did respond to it, therefore confirming that you are indeed
What?
the cute one. So anyways, we're going to turn it over now to Perry for a thorough recap.
Last time we went to help the Nagas with find out what happened to a few humans, which we found out was because of Bat. And I can't say more because that would be breaking the oath.
Toshime? Just say
It's true.
more.
Okay,
No,
more.
because this is out of character. And it's for the viewers. And I'm frankly not in the mood tonight. I'd like to make sure that there are proper recaps. Thank you.
And we discussed with the Nagas about what was going on, about how they were trying to revive Bat's children. We told them about somebody sneaking around upstairs named Jake, who had a black spiral dancer tattoo, which it was my fault for not detaining him. And now we're going to be planning on assassinating the CEO of Pentex.
Alright, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Kerr? It's over to you. If you are talking, you are muted again.
No, I wasn't talking. I was just getting everything ready.
You had an hour to do that.
I was with my family, and I was also trying to deal with stuff.
Hmm.
I mean,
Tokeme tipped $25.
Toshime, thank you so much for
Thank
that
you.
donation. The first
Mhm.
tier has been completed.
so you guys have made it back home. You made it back to Michael's house. And now you have about 72 hours, give or take, to plan out exactly what you guys want to do about the CEO who's coming to town for a rally and to talk to Pentex employees about the recent terrorist attacks that have hit their office. Oh. Oh shit. There's actually a Pentex company in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So, guys, I might have figured out who the bad guys are.
Who's the bad guys?
Pentex.
Pentex are the bad guys.
Did you know that Pentex are the bad guys?
So the real life Pentex Energy Company.
Yes.
Yes. You guys have about 72 hours to plan out exactly what you guys want to do with Pentex, with the CEO who's coming to start making plans, your strategies, gather allies, and whatever else that you desire and wish.
Alright, so Michael did steal the plans for the CEO's visit. So I am going to need you to lay out every little detail about the CEO's visit. Which streets he's
Alrighty.
going to take, what security details going to be there, any other measures for security. I need all those details.
Okay. So it looks like everything has been planned out basically within like the last minute has sort of been figured out and given time to, so to speak. Not everything's been planned down to the last detail based on these plans. His security is going to be a mix of Pentex agents along with both uniformed officers from Empty Springs as well as ununiformed officers as well. They're expecting protesters and such to show up. So that's really what they're planning for. This has been kept on the very down low, and it hasn't actually been officially announced. It's going to be announced tomorrow morning. They're hoping that basically so little time will basically make sure that no one can really plan enough to go after him. It does look like, from the Pentex side of things, he is going to have a red team on him at all times, which is basically special forces trained to fight supernatural threats, as well as other assets. They are listed here as supernatural assets, though there's not much else listed for them. But actually, looking through, it does look like you have a few names here, and you recognize two of the names on here. Jax is one of them, and Ashton is another.
Wasn't Jax the guy that kind of agreed to help us?
Yes.
Hmm.
He was the one who wanted to invite you to his talk.
Oh no, Ted.
The mage that is in Michael's pocket.
Mm-hmm. Both of them will be here helping out.
Well, then I suppose Michael's going to need to give them a call and get them involved on this. They did say they were going to.
Yep, they said they would be willing to offer you help. Also, it looks like he is going to be here for about 2 days. It looks like the second day is going to be more of the first day is going to be dealing with, like, according to this, like the riffraff, dealing with the unimportant people. Basically, this is all just spin doctoring and basically getting people off their case is what they're using this for. The second day is going to be the high life parties, the social get-togethers with those in power, that type of thing.
So if Barney wanted to do a distraction on the first day with a sniper shot,
Distraction, you say? What sniper? I don't need a sniper for a damn distraction.
You also have the landing site for the plane, which airport it's going to be arriving at, what time it's going to be arriving at, as well as all of the information of when it's going to be landing, where it's going to be landing, who's probably going to be on it, as well as when it's leaving as well. In case you want to use any of that information at all.
I'm kind of just trying to figure out where, what we're, gonna be doing. Yeah, I think it'll be better to start off by calling the mages and seeing what, you know, the Fundus or whatever,
Yes.
figuring out what they think would be the weakest point, since they are inside the security team.
Which one do you want to call?
Probably the one that Michael personally had discussions with.
a master instead of the puppet.
Also, my PC seems to be having issues. I don't know why.
Oh, the Marten videos are not. Oh, okay, you know.
Why is this doing this? You guys are welcome to carry on while I'm working on this. But yeah, the master, not the apprentice.
All right. It doesn't take long to contact Ashton. Hello, this
Alrighty.
is Lord Ashton. What can I do for you?
Joke.
This is Michael. We are planning our attack and figured that your assistance would be quite useful.
I see.
Perhaps we
What is
shall.
it?
Perhaps we should meet up over at. Insert the nightclub name here.
He even though you can't see it, he shakes his head. I'm afraid I'm not very welcome there.
I see.
I know somewhere a little more discreet. I can send you the address if you'd like. You and any guest would be more than welcome to come. Under my personal protection, of course.
Very well. Let's go ahead and meet there within the hour then.
Wonderful. I will get the arrangements made. And I will see you there. And he will get off the phone, and a few minutes later, Michael, you will get a text message. An address.
Alright, everyone, it seems we've got a location to go meet up with them. And we can go over the details and make a plan from there.
All right. Sounds like a plan. We heading there now then?
Yes, we'll meet within the hour.
All right, sounds good. I'll bring the rock.
You will not need the rock.
I'm still gonna bring it.
Very well.
Oh, let's rock and roll.
All right. It looks like the address is to a. It's in the rich part of town, but it's in a very nondescript looking building. But this is the
Yeah.
address that you were given.
I'm not the only player here! Drake! Barney! Perry!
yeah?
You guys can play too!
I said bring the rock!
And head on in.
Oh. I guess, yeah. Ugh.
As you make your way up to the club and inside, when you step in, it's a long, dark hallway, and there is a man in a black suit standing just inside the doorway, and he pauses when you guys walk in before looking at you and saying very respectfully, but very bluntly, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, we're here for a meeting.
A meeting with who?
Michael, what's his name?
We are here to meet with Ashton.
Yeah, that fella.
His party, of course. My apologies. I simply have to ensure that no riffraff come in. You are welcome inside. Your table has already been prepared for you in a private room. You will not be overheard.
Thank you.
And you are led into a room that is pretty much feels like the lap of freaking luxury. There is more food here than you know what to do with, and you see dishes that many of you probably have never even heard of being served to basically the rich and powerful of the city.
Oh.
So this is like Gallantine's hotel.
But yeah.
And take the seat at the table.
Yes, you guys have... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'll go take a seat on the table as well, too.
There is a private table that has been set up for you guys out away from the others, and basically a little private room. And when you guys head to the room and sit down, you can see Ashton is already there, as is Jax, actually.
I do need to step away. I got something going on. But Michael is going to lay out the plans in a clear space on the table. And I want to leave the planning up to you guys. Get you guys
Alright.
involved. I'm not gonna keep playing the game myself.
Alright. We'll figure things out.
Yeah. And
Okay.
to try to figure out what their part in this is
Yeah.
already.
Ashton will smile at you guys as you make your way in and nod his head respectfully.
Mhm.
And Jax is just gonna kind of grin at you, Barney. Greetings. Welcome. Please sit. Feel free to order whatever you like.
Oh shit, we can order stuff?
Of course, this is a restaurant.
I mean, fair. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, are they paying for it?
Mhm.
Alright, good.
I have a tab here.
Alright, so I go, okay, so first off, so let's go over details of what's gonna happen.
Ashton will nod.
Hmm.
A wise choice. He'll lean forward and kind of look over the plans a little bit. What do you all know about these types of issues?
What do you mean issues?
Well, making someone very, very dead.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Discreetly doing it.
Oh, we gotta be discreet about this shit?
Yes. Yes, you do.
No.
Not our best choice of.
I mean, we can do discreetly, it'll be a bit difficult. But we can get the job done at least.
We were hired on to ensure that any mages that get wind of this wouldn't make a go at the boss, and we're being paid quite a lot of money for it, honestly. And I'm more than happy to take their money.
They only said mages.
Correct. They did.
That also means that they're going to have some other people paid to take care of werewolves.
That's
Oh, that's...
That's likely what their red team is for. Their red teams are quite trained when it comes to dealing with werewolves.
Mm.
Yeah, but they're not trained in dealing with the Fae, I bet.
That's usually outside their normal wheelhouse, though I believe there are some who are experienced with it.
Let's see how they deal with a Fae werewolf, eh?
That is impossible.
That's what you think.
That is what I know.
No, that's what you think.
Now, if Barney's willing to make a deal with a Fae,
I already made a deal with the Fae.
Another deal.
Well, I need to make another deal. The deal I have is all good.
Okay.
aka to be part Fae.
No, yeah. That deal's already been made.
Just in case, we probably should have a backup plan for this group. And in case if we do have to throw down against them, and especially since we're dealing with trained werewolf hunters, you might as well get properly equipped better.
They'll be armed with silver weaponry,
Yeah.
likely long-range sniper rifles, as well as tactical shotguns, depending on what they can bring to security and where their current location is at.
Okay.
The places where they will likely be most exposed is at the airport, arriving and leaving, as well as in the venues inside, away from everyone.
Okay.
There will be tight hallways. That'll be difficult to have too many people there.
Okay. Well, the venues with the hallway sounds like a good idea, especially if we can set up traps and make little kill zones for them.
The issue with setting up at the venue is that will be their home field advantage. That will be where many of their agents and also likely other creatures will be at and be ready to assist.
Okay. So they would have backup immediately if we make a move.
They're expecting something to happen there.
Yeah.
They are. You don't bring the CEO into town and not expect at least someone to try to kill him. This is
Yeah.
Pentac after all. This is just
Yeah.
as much for inner circle fighting as it is outsiders as well.
Yeah. That's a good point. All right, let's talk a little bit more about the airport. What can we possibly do at the airport?
What type of plane is it?
It's a 747
Okay.
private jet.
747 is not a private jet.
Oh no, this version is. It was taken from a 747 and remodeled.
Wow. Huh.
But it is a private plane for him.
Huh.
He has a lot of staff. At least 200 that usually travel with him at any one time. Honestly, if you would like my recommendation, I would recommend a anti-aircraft round from a rocket launcher from about 300 feet away. take out the plane with him and everyone else on board on it.
While that would definitely be the most efficient means, I would personally prefer that we try to avoid civilian casualties.
I mean,
Go ahead.
Cleaner costs are very expensive.
no one's gonna clean up a blown up plane.
Dealing with the families of those that may be inadvertently destroyed as well.
And if you blow up the plane, there's no way to tell if the CEO died or got away.
That is also a very good point. Blowing it up, we don't know if we cannot confirm death. And neither can anyone else for that matter.
He is not necessarily someone that you want to get close to. He is under quite a lot of security. Him being on the plane is going to be one of the most vulnerable places that he can be at.
Then perhaps we should try and get someone on the plane.
That would involve having to travel out to the flight location and getting them on board that way.
Getting through whatever security means over there.
It would be possible for me to do that. I have high enough clearance to make changes to the security, but that would probably raise questions that I would have to answer.
That is fair. Alright, I need to step away, but carry on.
Alright.
So we're trying to avoid civilian casualties, which means we're just trying to kill the president. And we're hoping that killing the president brings out the board somehow.
It will. The board will have to appoint the next CEO. They'll also likely start a bloodbath between different members to try to get the board's attentions.
Oh. Well,
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
if we ain't gonna
Divine
shoot him
Warrior
out of the
01
plane.
raided my stream with 7 viewers.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, everyone. Zim had to step away at the moment. I am Kerr. I am the DM who runs these games. It's nice to see you all here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing World of Darkness Werewolf at the moment. And later today, we will be doing Exalted, both of which are run by me. And we also do a lot of other things, though, too. We have a Poke-Roll game here. We run video games of all different types. horror games, slice of life games, RPGs, you name it, it usually is here. We have D&D, Pathfinder. We do a lot of different stuff here, everyone, and it would be cool to see you all hang out here. No bribing me. I am the storyteller. It is my duty to be impartial to everyone.
No, it isn't.
Unless you make the donation goal.
Okay, yeah, when the donation goal gets met, then I can do stuff for either for or against you all.
Ethereal influence as well.
Also true. But yes, it's very nice to see everyone here. Welcome, everyone. Sim had to step away for a moment, but otherwise, yeah, feel free to ask any questions or such that you guys want. And I can try to answer them as well while we're going. No bribing me with donuts. Nice try, but no.
Donuts.
Thank you for the raid. We really appreciate it. It's really
Indeed we
cool
do.
having everyone here.
Welcome.
Right now, we are doing a World of Darkness werewolf game. And to catch up everyone who just joined, we, our group of werewolves, recently dealt with a werebat. And right now, they are planning to kill the CEO of an evil company who is coming into town in the next couple of days. And are currently talking with a pair of mages who want nothing more than the utter eradication of reality itself in order to try to plan out how to assassinate this evil CEO. I'm sure this is not going to blow up in their faces at all eventually.
Why would it?
Why would
Because you're dealing with two Nephantic mages who basically live, eat, and breathe betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this totally isn't going to blow up in your faces somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we definitely made a deal with the devil kind of situation. But yeah.
And also, everyone, have a Marten video.
Joke.
Truthfully, I'm not sure who wants to. Oh. Work with these mages for this.
Yeah.
But yes. To be honest, I believe that your how shall I say it? Your connection to these issues with multiple possible civilian casualties, while commendable, is weakening you in doing what needs to be done in order to protect Gaia, as you say.
I mean, we'd rather not have to cause a massacre just to get this done. But I mean, if it helps if we if we still try to do this as low key as possible and not again make national news in the process.
Well, you are going to be killing the CEO, perhaps one of the biggest, if not the biggest corporation on the entire planet.
Yeah.
You know, if you are willing to perhaps come visit us at my current home, we could discuss a little bit more about some things. And perhaps, just perhaps, I could see about offering to kill the CEO myself. If you are willing to, well, perhaps have a conversation. We could have some more food, maybe a couple of dances. Just some relaxing things. I feel... Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll take it under consideration right now.
I feel like Toshime is like twitching in this seat at the moment.
Put my hand down on the table. Thank you for your time. I have a few other people to talk to about this stuff. And get up and walk out.
I wonder if I said anything that upset him.
I honestly don't know.
Honestly, we had to deal with a good amount of mages in the past, so
Yeah. Could be part of it.
Believe me, I am more than willing to assist you in whatever needs to be done. I just need a little bit of help is all. You know, you scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
All right, and I get that. It's just a matter of, I don't know, that kind of offer is, he's suspicious, you know?
I can understand, but you are doing a service for me. Why in the world would I want to harm you?
There's also the fact that you want to destroy everything, so, conflict of some certain interests and all that.
yeah.
Like we've been over this. Well, actually, I've been over this with Jack there.
Alex gives a little bit of a wave.
Him and I kind of had this discussion that I don't really agree with the things you do, but like I understand them, but that's
Jax is going to lean forward and just smile at you. Well, when you come to my talk, I am positive I can get you seeing things from my point of view. With enough time.
That's still suspicious, just like fucking. Like you can try to persuade someone, but like you can't be certain. Anyways, yeah, so yeah. I mean, what else can you tell us?
What else would you like to know?
What can you tell us?
Most likely, the most guarded areas are going to be the venues themselves. Getting any sorts of weaponry into those areas is going to be difficult. Supernatural weapons like your claws and fangs would be easier, but conventional weaponry is going to be almost next to impossible.
That's a good thing. I don't use conventional weaponry. Like you said.
Going through the spirit world will be extremely dangerous. It's going to be likely guarded on that side by either us or black spiral dancers, or likely bane spirits. Likely powerful ones.
So then I want to go inside the spirit realm.
Correct.
Is it possible we can intercept him between the venues and the airport?
Possibly, though, that would be a little bit more difficult due to the fact that though there are several plans here, as he points to them, the actual path that they will take is not going to be chosen until literally they actually drive it.
All right. So they don't have an exact plan route.
No, there's about a dozen different routes that they can take.
Mhm.
This is for this sort of exact scenario to make it more difficult for someone to know exactly which way they're going. They will likely also use a half dozen dummy vehicles as well that will follow some of the other paths.
All right.
There's going to be a point at which he's just going to get up there and he's just going to be, hey, it's me. Right?
When he's on the stage, yes.
That's probably not going to be a good time.
Again, getting weapons into the venue and getting to him. Because it's likely going to be a at least statewide announcement, if not national announcement. You can't go werewolf on national television.
Yeah, you're right. So we gotta hit him not during that time.
Yeah. It might be best we try to hit him at the airport or in between.
You could also wait for him to be departing. Security likely would be very lax if you wanted to kill him on the airplane as one of the members of staff when he's departing. That's another possibility.
Might be a good chance, yeah.
If you attempted to get on the flight there to here, well, that's going to be difficult because you're going to have to drive out 16 hours to get over to where he currently is, then get through security, get into his detail, and then onto the plane. That's going to be very difficult to do in about 2.5 days. However, if he is leaving here, Empty Springs, why, we know exactly where he's going to be leaving. We know what time he's going to be departing. And I'm fairly sure that I can pull a few strings to get someone on board, maybe even a couple. Hell, honestly, I would recommend simply getting explosives and getting them on the plane and then detonating them later.
Okay. All right. Well, this sounds like a better plan.
There's no need to get into open conflict when you can simply assassinate them from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, just only issue is I'd rather get a confirmed kill, but yeah.
I would too. No telling what kind of magic that they have to prevent against those kind of things.
Yeah. But yeah, this I do admit, trying to hit him right when he's about departing sounds like the best plan of action.
So far it does, yep.
Yeah.
But also, what's he going to be doing?
Let me see. It looks like, for the most part, day one is going to be dealing with the workers as well as the press about the issues that have been going on here in Empty Springs. That's all just a political stunt, just to get either heat off of us or to make Pentex look better. That's all it's for. And then it looks like day 2, he's going to be meeting with backers of different organizations within Pentex, as well as the powers that be that are based here. I do have the location for everything here, along with access codes and other such things to get in. But again, you're going to be dealing with first day you're going to be dealing with the mortal police, as well as TV and news crews. That's going to severely limit exactly how you can act. While day 2, looking at this guest list, I know that at least a dozen of these people are, well, not the strongest here in Empty Springs, are somewhat skilled and such, and could be dangerous.
Hmm.
So the things he's going to be doing, like, are like, there's nothing he's doing that makes it important to take him out sooner than later, is there?
No. Not according to
Okay.
this. This is all just public stunts and basically talking to people who are in high places. Basically getting the lay of the land, finding out what's going on, and likely trying to figure out who did it and get them killed.
Yeah.
Nothing here tells me that there's any true rush that needs to be dealt with before he goes. This is simply he's in the right place at the right time for all of you to have a go at him.
Right.
Hmm. You know, he pauses for a moment and looks at all of you. Have you ever worked with spirits before? Of the dead variety?
Have we dealt with spirits before?
Yes, the mortal dead.
I mean, yeah, a few times. I've eaten some of them.
There is another possibility that you could do. Simply call up a group of spirits, have them possess some mortals, and have them wreak havoc.
Does have a good idea, at least. I mean, yeah, it's gonna get these people killed, but yeah, at least it'll give us a good distraction.
I'm sure with enough time to look over these plans, if you allow me to, I can identify the location that they would retreat to and go to in the event of an attack.
Hmm.
You would know exactly where he's going, and then you could have someone waiting there to end him. Or, well, perhaps high explosives.
Again, I don't.
I don't know how much I trust them high explosives.
Per se. Like, I don't know what the CEO even fucking is, so like maybe high explosives don't even
human.
take him out.
Yeah.
Like actually shit.
Mm-hmm. He is 100% mortal.
All right.
CEO is more of a get things done sort of position. They don't really have any real power. They simply do what the actual powers that be tell them to do. The real power in Pentex is the board of directors. They give the orders, the CEO gets them done.
Mm.
My particular orders are simply to introduce a level of chaos to Pentex. The reasons for which I'm not privy to, I don't really ask questions of that nature, but presumably it's to grab power. Far easier to do that when everything is falling apart, you know.
I thought we were trying to kill Pentex because that fella.
And Michael, while you were gone, Barry
I
slapped
was
his hand down
listening.
on the table. Okay.
I did what now?
How I walked out.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it was my understanding we want Pentex gone.
Yes.
Barney
Yes, you
would be
do.
aware that Michael is basically playing both sides here. You know.
I mean, I thought we were all on the same page that we wanted Pentex gone.
Yes, and you know, getting the shadier people to work with us generally means we need them to think we're working for somebody that doesn't want Pentex gone, but has some other plan for the, you know, that would require the CEO be killed or such.
Hmm. Alrighty, well that's not immediately obvious.
Okay. I guess we'll just go with the before he leaves and stuff idea. Or hell, blow up the plane. I don't really care right now.
One second. I need to get some water. I'll be right back.
Alright.
And thus everybody else musters their own forces while I work my magic.
If you're doing something, then do it.
By all means.
You know, roleplay, be involved. I tend to kind of run the show here, and I'd rather stop doing that.
How I'm going to Winter Sun and giving him some of the plans.
So your plan is to just turn it over to the others and let them do it while we do nothing? I mean, I'm okay with that. No?
I'm giving him information so that we can work together on what needs to be done. Whether it's getting elementals together or getting werewolves into the party of the CEO or whether we need jagglings to infect the CEO.
Okay, and so for literally everybody here except for you and Kerr that don't know what those are, mind explaining?
Jagglings are minor elemental spirits. So, fire elemental, earth, air, water. And if they can take over a human body and cause chaos. Whether if it's a fire elemental in taking over a human body, that would have the person wanting to start more fires. Water elemental taking over, that would be trying to start a flood to happen or whatever they could to get more water around. That type of thing.
So similar to banelings then.
Banelings do more against Gaia. So, like the air elemental version, Baneling would be a smog elemental. The fire would be a balefire, which tries to corrupt. If that makes sense.
To me, it just sounds like they're both basically the same thing. Just one is kind of more good and the other is kind of more evil. Well, definitely more evil.
Then there's the humans that were damned by spirits, which are the phantasmi. They are a spirit of pain and revenge. You could also get atomic spirits. But you need to find a nuke to talk to them. And all they'd wish is that you set off their nuke.
Huh.
To release them.
So every nuke is possessed, basically?
Every nuke has an atomic spirit. There's more weaverish elementals also, like electricity, glass elementals, plastic elementals. I probably wouldn't be dealing with them, though. Yeah, have the electricity elemental take all the electricity out of the plane as it's coming. Electrical failure. Phew, boom.
Not a
If
bad
we want to,
idea.
if we want to minimize the civilian casualties, we get him as he's getting on the plane, on the way out.
Also, Kerr, if you are back and talking, you are muted.
The simplest plan for us would be hijack the plane.
Yep. That would work too. We got a lot of options. We just got to kind of figure out which one we're going with. Do we want to like vote on it? Hello?
We could.
I mean, Harry would still need to go talk to the other werewolves.
Winter Sun.
Winter Sun and the others, yeah.
Right, we can do that when Kerr gets back, probably, though.
If you wanted a scary situation, have Lord Kaiga take over a body. For people who don't know, that's the spirit dragon of the park.
Pika, later on, we've got quite a bit going on this evening. This is one of our tabletop games. We might be wrapping this one up early, but, otherwise, normally here on Fridays we have 2 tabletop games, the Werewolf and Exalted later on. There's usually a break between the 2 where I do something else. And then after Exalted, I usually keep the stream going and play a different game.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry, everyone.
Welcome back.
Did not mean for that to take so long. My
You good?
apologies.
Is everything okay?
Um, um, I'm doing my best.
Yeah, we'll probably have to call it for tonight.
Okay if we do.
Yeah, I think that might be.
And so next time we'll start the Siskirdaw.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this game. I'll switch over to something else. We'll see about maybe doing Exalted later. That would still be up in the air for now, but
Joke.
possibly we'll do it. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to something else in the meantime. That's still got a couple of hours before we do that anyways. And we have Marten stealing
Marten.
banan.
Yeah.
Where's banan?
Banan!
Alright, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for Howls of the Deathsinger World of Darkness Werewolf. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you guys the most fondest adieu. Y'all can say bye.
Bye.
Bye. I mean, bye. There we go.